When I say I believe in community and I want to make sure that community is blossoming positively, I really do mean it.
Horribly. You have a horrible space. I hope nobody goes there anymore.
No more stops. No more spending money.
We always need to open something, right?
And maybe stab somebody that we don't like. Alright, boys, good morning. It is July 5th, early in the morning. It's 7:30. Our Ithaca Trumansburg celebrations are over for this trip. One of my friends, or a bunch of my friends actually, work at a summer camp during their volunteer hours further up north in a place called Aurora, New York. They work at Camp Gregory, and I have also volunteered there on occasion. When I say I believe in community and I want to make sure that community is blossoming positively, I really do mean it. And there's nothing better than to be able to give back to the children of the community. In the past, whenever there are summer camp community events, like when they have an open house to show the current and prospective people of the town or the surrounding towns the capabilities of the summer camp, I've taken photos, brought some friends that can volunteer, like do face painting on events, and it's always an amazing time. It's great to work with your friends in an environment where it is positive and caring and community building, but it's also really fun to see kids who don't usually have as many external events happening in their town experience new things or get to learn to see, hear, and enjoy new things. It's also really cool to see that, there's a lot of people from the city who go upstate in the country during the summer to unplug and unwind and learn nature. It's really good to see those kids first be bored and then become extremely invested in the activities that they do. That's super duper fun. So for this trip, however, I'm gonna help out the camp itself have a little bit more content in their website, and what they've been lacking are really good aerial shots to really see the property. They have a little beach where the kids can swim and do some water activities, and they have like 10 cabins and a nice main lodge for activities. So we want to showcase all of that, and to show it while it's fairly empty, it's fairly clean, both the beach and the camp. I have to get there a little bit earlier. Weekend, it's totally fine. I figured I will do a meandering drive home and maybe stop at a Walmart, because I don't get to a Walmart, unlike some of you guys that have those in your neighborhoods. I know, I live in Brooklyn, so we don't have like a superstore physical like that. So whenever I have a chance, I like driving there. I might drop by the Nike outlet. I'm definitely gonna drop by another fast casual restaurant. I was thinking Cracker Barrel again because it's my favorite, but my friend Carl told me that try a different place in Binghamton called Speedy, so I'm gonna check that out. So it's gonna be a fun day, and it is a Saturday. It's going to be traffic because it is July 4th weekend, so I'd rather do a longer drive on that Saturday, and then I can use Sunday at home to recover, start working back in my training and my workout, and hit the ground running, went back to work, back to lives, back to content creation as well. So another micro vlog for you guys, bringing you along my trip. I'm actually extremely excited to cut up all of the Insta360 X5 videos that I've taken the past couple of days to showcase the things that me and my friends have done this trip, but also usually do during 4th of July weekend and whenever people come up and hang here in state. So it's gonna be super fun. I use these past couple of days for a little bit of a recharge, not doing as cinematic of footage, not doing a bunch of B-roll, just being more in the flow. Also, again, not putting a camera around my friends that much. Like, some of them are cool, some of them are a little bit camera shy, so we want to respect the environment, but we still got some images and some footage, and I'm very, very excited to share that with you guys. But I'm gonna drive now from Trumansburg, New York. That's the Ithaca area. Further up in the Finger Lakes to Aurora, do some drone footage, maybe do a little vlogging there as well, and then make my long way back. So it's an art center.
Yep, they do a lot of community events, and they do all their own baking here. They host dinners.
So
It's
pretty.
super cool.
Is this a church?
Used to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Always have good things. Right.
You know,
You don't believe how much I have to pay him on retainer to keep
Oh.
saying that.
it's worth it. I believed it.
I just came back from break, so
It felt really authentic. Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. It's a party now. It's a party.
Oh my god. Horribly. You have like a horrible space. I hope nobody goes there anymore.
It's actually really like life restorative this morning because it was breezy and we're out at the lake. And I
It
was
was kind of perfect.
yeah.
All right, boys, we're headed back to New York City. But prior to that, have coffee with a couple of friends en route. And then we're going to stop by a place called the Speedy Rib Pit, suggested by our friend Carl. It's one of those rib places that is very local, so I'm very excited to try that out. And then I'm going to try to squeeze in a Nike outlet stop en route home. Maybe we can get a couple of workout shoes that we can use for walking as well. And as some of you might know, I'm a little bit of a sneakerhead, and I've never been to the Nike outlet that is near New York, so it might be a nice little detour on our way home. I'm still going to attempt to work out soon as we get to Brooklyn before we close out for the weekend. And I'll just lightly catalog all the footage that we've made, maybe start making clips out of the 360 videos that we took in preparation of making a retrospective or a montage of the weekend. It's been an amazing past couple of days. It's always great connecting with different friends, and there are people, or there are a couple of acquaintances or friends that you only meet in big gatherings like these. And it's always so fun on, even if it's a little bit embarrassing, trying to remember when and where you met them or how you guys got connected. But like reliving those memories is actually a fun exercise, because when you're with good energy, everything around it is good. So you're just like reliving great memories, and you unearth last year's celebration or celebration 2 years ago, and then you remember stories about those times, and then you get to chat about it over drinks and food, and it's always super duper fun. I wish I was able to stay even longer. Like a couple of our friends would be staying all throughout the weekend, but I also know myself. I need some time to do my chores, power down, be with just myself for an afternoon or an evening prior to jumping into work. I always find it a little bit difficult starting work after a long weekend or after a vacation. And since we are coming off a lot of planning and we have a lot of tasks that we need to do for the rest of the year, I really want to start the back half of the year in a very, very positive note. I have a bigger team now, so I want to be able to utilize all of their skills harmoniously so that everybody does a little bit more work, but in return, the output will be exponentially more useful for everybody. So that is my attempt for the start of the year. I also want to make sure that if we can finish things both professionally and personally, let's finish them quite early. It is the summer. We want to make sure that we spend as much of the summer in fun situations, get to the beach a little bit more, maybe make some fun content with different sets of friends, maybe sneak in another vacation or two, or another day or two here and there to really enjoy what the city or what other towns have for us. So this is just the start of our 5-hour drive back because of the stops. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna pop on my audiobook, cruise along this very sunny summer day, which after the thunderstorms the past couple of days, I am thoroughly enjoying, and hopefully we don't hit as much traffic as we kind of expect we'll probably be hitting, and recharge all the way. All right, here we are. We're stopping at Binghamton on the way down to the city from Ithaca at Speedy and Rib Pit. Spidey and Rib Pit? I'll show you the sign. 1 second. We are. Yeah, it looks nicer than what I thought it was gonna be. Let's go. I'm just oh, sorry. Table for what? Or do I order here and then?
Yes, you order right over there.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Hi. Let me do the half rib
Okay.
and some regular French fries
Okay.
and a Diet Coke.
Okay.
That's it.
And is it for here or for go?
For here, please.
And you need a receipt.
I don't think so.
Okay, you're all set.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Set that on your table.
All right, we're making another stop because, again, I've been living in Brooklyn, in New York for the past 16 years now. And it is a city, and there are certain simple things that other places might have that we don't. So I am in. To be honest, I don't know what I'm getting. Probably a pocket knife. Walking down the sporting goods section, doing my best Harley Mac. Ooh. Should I get an air rifle? Getting a pocket knife so I can open Amazon boxes. We are going to also get maybe a multi-tool. We got it, boys. We got a multi-tool. We'll leave it in the car. And we have an EDC pocket knife because we always need to open something, right? And maybe stab somebody that we don't like. No violence.
Kept moving. The firefight in the dining room was still hot and heavy. I saw Top Sims in a shooter squad behind a brake run that bullets had reduced to.
I love audiobooks.
Shattered crockery. I think from the sound of it, there was a
The
second.
second one, the strip that I'm
This
reading.
other big man, Bunny, the moose of a kid from Orange County, had been on point.
Alrighty, we are here. Wonderful day. We need to find a bathroom first before we do some shopping. I also scheduled a massage as soon as we get home too, just so that we take care of the body a little bit. So we're at the outlets. Alright, that was fun. But we did not intend to spend that much on workout clothes, but all of our workout clothes are officially Nike now. Question is, do we do coffee on the way? We should. Can I get a large mocha cold brew latte, please? No more stops. No more spending money. Spent money in Walmart. Spent money in Nike. But we kind of need those things anyway. And we're having fun. It's a vacation weekend. Hop in a car, drive home, unpack, get a massage, and let's get ready for the rest of the year. Right, hour left before we get back to Brooklyn. Just a few closing remarks about the past couple of days. And again, We still have a lot of footage to go through. The official 2025 4th of July Jong and Friends celebration, call it our boat week, will be coming, but I'm not gonna rush it. I'm learning the more that I vlog with you guys. I can't stress it enough how enjoyable it is to find a community like this where we can all just be friends and create. We're all learning together, we're piecing together what is our skills, what's good for us, what's good for community. We're trying to incrementally grow our audience but not be too pressured around it, and that is, I think, the key. You know, I know some of us are still wanting to get that break, and in some sort of way I think that will just naturally happen the more that you do things. But every additional video that I do, I realize that the main audience is me thinking about things that I want to improve on makes me feel happy, makes me feel accomplished. Trying to do it makes me feel happy, makes me feel accomplished. The few people that do engage with it makes me happy, makes me feel accomplished. But in the end, all of this is just for us, for the you, for the me. And, you know, stopping every so often to document a few things. Sometimes it's a little queasy, it's a little cringe. Powering through it seems so difficult, but once you're through with it, it feels so empowering. And every additional video, we learn something. I kind of imagine I'm just going to use this as a future video diary. That's why it's a video log for my imaginary kids way out in the future. And I do hope that then I'll look and I'll sound way smarter than now. But I'm happy where I really enjoyed the past few days with friends. I really enjoyed just letting loose, celebrating, taking a few breaks, but also being able to work out at a different place also is super fun. So, and these are great. I'm energized, and it's not just the latte talking. Before, I used to think that I'm gonna hit a stride, my stride, the stride to be able to do things. But more and more I figured if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I already made a couple of cool new friends, and I've learned so many things, and I will just continue to learn things, and that's a win. And I'm excited for what tomorrow brings, even though it kind of scares me because I know there's going to be a lot of work that's waiting. There's going to be laundry, vacuuming, grocery shopping, cooking, and dishes, and then preparing for the long back half of the year for work. But more and more I'm thinking, like, we're gonna get through it, right? So if you spend 10 seconds or 10 minutes with my content, again, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you in your future videos, and with that, thank you very much for listening, and let's hang out again soon. July 4th weekend 2025, signing out.